I'm standing here with Peyton John, one of the contestants in this year's Hunt County Fair with the steers and heifers. Now, what do you have?
I have a Kia heifer.
And what have you done to prepare yourself for this week right now?
I have washed her and walked her and upped her feed, and almost every single day I'm at the barn for almost 5 hours.
And what is your expectations for this week? Where do you think you're going to place in showing?
In my class, hopefully grand, but if not, then reserved. And hopefully I go into overall and either place 1 through 3rd.
Now, how long have you been showing animals?
This would be my 3rd year.
3rd year. And do you plan to go forward after high school? Because you're what, a sophomore or
freshman?
You're a freshman. Okay. And so when you finally get finished with high school, do you plan on going into college and doing the same thing?
Yes.
And after college, do you plan on raising more cows, or do you plan on just this will be it? No more raising cows after you get it going through school?
I'm going to raise and sell show cattle.
Raise and sell show cows. Now, on an average, what does a show cow usually sell for? Because are you going to be in the sale this year?
No, not this year.
So tell me what you're going to be doing with this cow. Since you're not going to sell it this year, what are you going to do with it after this competition is this week?
She's going to get bred in July, and either July or August. And we're going to keep her and start our own herd and just keep raising and selling and getting our herd bigger.
Now, saying that, if you're going to go ahead and start your own herd, are you going to try to keep the same bloodline of all the cows the same?
No, I want all breeds besides Brahmas and beef masters.
Okay. And now, if there are young people that might be watching this, and what advice do you have when it comes to raising a steer that you could give them?
To be honest, I don't know. What do you mean by advice? Like what I do, or
what could you tell them to that way would make them want to do the same thing you do?
That at the end, if you show steers, you're going to get your money back and maybe more, and then you just continue doing what you love. I mean, I show cattle because my parents done it, and then I wanted to do it, so I just continued the family on. So.
Well, there you have it, everybody. This is Peyton John with the Greenville FFA, and I am Matthew Middleton with GEUS.
that was awesome. I know you don't like it. I know you got over your head a little bit, dude. You did it. Come on, man. Come on, you're good. Give me 5, buddy. Come on, you're all right. Come on, you're good. Y'all give Danny a round of applause. JJ is our new leader with a qualified ride at 69 points. Let's go, Rig! Let's go, Rig! Warren, come on in here. Warren. Hey, sister, get in here. Come on. Boy, whatever. Your hair confused me. Come on. Hey, you did an awesome 60-point ride. We're going to give you a championship buckle right around the corner. We're going to give buckles right around the corner back here. Hey, you did awesome. Get around, show them that cool hair of yours, Warren. High five. Warren, high five. Second place winner, 60-point ride. Okay, y'all give a round of applause one more time. And with a championship ride, making chicken soup out of chicken poop on the steer named Kid Rock, young Mr. J.J. Sanchez, 69.5. Me 5, buddy. Congratulations. You did awesome, dude. Hey, we're going to take a picture right around the corner, go right out the gate right there. Y'all give J.J. a round of applause. Hey, listen, we're really proud.
I'm Matthew Middleton here with GEUS, and we're at the Hunt County Fair, and I am talking to the reigning fair queen right now. You were selected for this year's being, and you'll be the queen throughout the year and through next year, correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And what high school did you go to?
I'm from Cattle Mills High School.
Cattle Mills. Now, what did you have to do to become the queen?
So I had to fill out an interview, and then I had to go through a rigorous interview process, and I was crowned this past Friday night at the opening of the Hunt County Fair.
Gotcha. And now the interview process, did you have to do anything like essay writing or anything like that before you started the interview process?
No, sir. It was just an application and then an interview with a 3-person panel.
That's cool. Now, being the Hunt County Fair queen, does that mean that you do other things that promote the Hunt County Fair, or do you do other things besides just here at the fair?
So actually what my reign consists of at the Hunt County Fair is attending all the shows and handing out prizes and buckles and taking pictures with all the champions.
Now, have you ever done this before?
Yes, sir. So I was actually crowned the Hunt County Princess my 7th grade year.
Gotcha. And what grade are you in now?
I'm a senior at the Cattle Mills High School this year.
Well, congratulations. So what do you have in store and planned for as soon as you graduate?
This fall, I plan on attending the University of Texas at Tyler to pursue a degree in nursing.
Oh, very, very nice. So you could not only know how to take care of animals, but you're going to take care of people as well.
Yes, sir.
So since you're not really a part of the Greenville area, but you're the Hunt County area, is there any shout outs to people that may know you in Greenville or around the area?
Yes, sir. So actually my Hunt County Extension agent, Sarah Allen, and my ag teacher, Miss Watkins, they've done a lot for me these past 4 years in high school, and some of y'all may know them throughout Greenville, and they've done a lot for me, and I really appreciate them.
Well, there you have it, everybody. We have the queen, and she is reigning like she's supposed to be. Now, I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS. I'm Matthew Middleton, and I'm here with GEUS, and I'm talking to Layla Reeves, and she has 2 goats that she's fixing to show for tonight. Can you explain to me when you got the goats and how long you've been raising them?
Yes, sir. I got the goats around last year in July. I've been raising them for, I guess that would be like 9 months, and it's been a process.
So tell me what it is like every day, you know, taking care of the goats, what you have to do.
Well, the hardest part is probably waking up around 7 in the morning to feed, and then going to school, and when I get home, I walk them, work with them, set them up, and then you feed, make sure they have water, and they're good.
And what other kind of training do you have to give the goats to be able to show them?
Well, you want to make sure that they have a high protein feed, and make sure they get enough walking in, and just really working with them and building a relationship with your animal is the best thing.
Now, is there a certain way that when you show them, do you have to hold them? Do you have to certain things that you know the judges are looking for?
Most of the time, the judges are looking for very muscular booty and a good chest. So what makes them like pop out is when getting your knee in the chest and then just holding their head up. So it flattens out their back, and it represents them better.
Now, how many years have you now been in FFA showing?
This is my first year in FFA. I'm a freshman, so I was in 4-H last year, and this is my second year showing.
And what do you think the hardest part about raising the goats are?
The discipline.
The discipline. And what do you think that your outcome is going to be? What's your goal for today?
My goal is to hopefully make sale. If I don't, it's okay. There's always next year, but last year was my first year and I made sale, so I kind of have high hopes.
And did you place last year with your other goats?
I made 5th, but somebody had 2 goats in the higher placings, so they could only show one, or at sale one. So.
Okay, so what's your goal for today of placing?
Hopefully, I want to do better than last year, so hopefully 4th.
At least 4th. Yes. Okay. So do you think that you could make possibly the top 3?
It's all up to the judges.
And Miss Thompson, she's your teacher, correct?
Yes, sir, and Miss A.
And so what has she been telling you about your goats that maybe gives you some hope, or maybe some wisdom that she's giving you about showing?
Well, the whole time they've been by my side helping me out. The feed is really the number one, and they come out to my house and help me out, so they've been good.
Well, there you have it, everybody, and we hope that she does make at least in the top 3 here at the Hunt County Fair. I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS. I'm here with Zane Scoggins at the Hunt County Fair. He just got finished showing his goat, and you got 5th place. Congratulations, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
So what were you thinking about after showing, and do you think that there may be some things that you need to improve on, or how overall did you think you did?
Overall, I think I did good, but now that I look back at it, there were some things that I could have changed to maybe have placed higher or maybe have done better.
Gotcha. And what grade are you in?
6th grade.
You're in 6th grade. And what do you do to prepare for yourself for this competition?
Prepare myself. It's really just a whole bunch of work with the goat. Just get with them, just kind of connect with them, and a whole bunch of country music.
What's your typical day like that doing, taking care of the goat and raising it and training it? What do you do?
So a normal day, I would probably walk him for about 30 minutes to an hour every day, and set him up, touch his legs, get him to where if a judge goes to touch him, he doesn't go to move around, and hopefully that it'll snap into his brain that I have to be touched for this competition, and get him worked enough to where he has enough belly fat but also enough muscle, and after we work with him, we feed him and water him every day.
So what do you think the judge is actually looking for when you're showing this goat?
I think that he's looking for muscle tone, if his back is arched, and how can you control your animal? How can you control your animal? If you can't control your animal well, then you probably won't be able to see the good muscle tone, or if it may look like he's fatter than what he actually is.
Gotcha. Now, how long have you been showing goats?
This is my first year showing goats.
So have you showed other animals besides this one?
Yes, I have showed rabbits.
And how'd you do in rabbits?
Rabbits, I did not. I got in the top 40 out of over 100 rabbits, and my sister actually got top 14.
Gotcha. And so you're part of the what FFA are you part of?
I'm in the Cattle Mills FFA, part of the Cattle Mills FFA.
And how long have you been doing that?
2 years now.
2 years. And what is your goal for next year?
My goal for next year is to hopefully get a bigger animal with a lot more muscle tone and a lot more belly fat so that I can maybe place higher.
Are you going to be showing goats again, or are you planning on
Yes.
showing a different animal?
I am definitely showing goat next year.
Well, thank you very much, Zane. I appreciate you talking with me. I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS, and we're here at the Hunt County Fair. I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS, and I'm standing here with Savannah Middleton. Yes, my daughter. And she's got her pig, Reba, here. Tell me about Reba. Tell me what Reba's like as far as being a pig, and she's eating my feet.
She's very moody. She has a personality. If she doesn't get her way, she shows you, like what she's doing right now. She wants your shoes.
She wants my shoes, huh?
Yeah, she likes your shoes.
Well, you know, Miss Piggy likes shoes too. But tell me what the preparation, what you had to do since you've gotten this pig back in, October of last year?
November.
November, okay.
I have had to feed her every morning and every night. I've had to oil her skin and brush her. I've had to give her baths, and I've had to take this thing right here and hit under her neck, and it makes their head go up, and it makes their back legs walk a certain way, and that's how you show them.
Gotcha. And when you feed her, what have you been feeding her?
Well, we first started off with 611, 685, and oats. And then we broke down to just 611 oats and goat milk. And then this week before show, I've gotten put on final core.
Gotcha. And what is she weighing right now?
268.
From day to day, what is the hardest part about raising a pig?
Getting them to listen, because they're very stubborn.
They're very, like a donkey almost, right?
I don't know. I don't mess with donkeys.
Oh, okay. So, what is the plan, or I guess your game plan for tomorrow? Because you're going to be showing her tomorrow, correct?
Yes. We have to be here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we have to have them fed, and we have to do this water feeding called crow, and they get like these special electrolytes or different type of feed in the water that bulks them up and makes them look pretty and good. And then we have to give them a bath and oil them and brush them, and then crow will happen around 2 hours, and every 2 hours before show. And then after show, or right before show, we go and get dressed and get ready, and then we wait for our classes to be called. I'm in class 6.
Gotcha. And by tomorrow night, you will know what place you'll be in, correct?
Yes, they will place me when I'm out in the show ring, or they won't. It just depends on how good I do and how good she does and how the judge likes me or not.
Gotcha. And if she makes in the top 3, you're guaranteed a spot in
Auction.
Auction, okay. And last year you got what place?
I made 5th place, and I sold my pig last year for $3,500.
And what's your goal for this year?
I want to make it in the top 3, and I want to make decent money on her so I can afford a pig next year.
Being in an FFA, what do you think is the hardest part about being in an FFA?
I don't really find it hard. I just find it really fun and enjoyable.
What do you think you've learned most out of being a part of FFA in Greenville?
How to raise livestock, how to take care of animals, and like follow under brotherhood and being a team member with everyone that you are with.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Once again, we're here at the Hunt County Fair, and I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS. I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS, and I'm here in the swine barn with Juliana McDaniel. And we're here with her pig as well. What's the name of your pig?
Rodeo.
And how long have you been showing pigs, right?
First year.
Your first year. Now, last year, what did you show? Because I know you were part of FFA in cattle mills last year, correct?
Yes, I showed rabbits.
You showed rabbits. And what ended up happening with your rabbit?
Well, my sister made sale, and we kind of just ate the rest. So
Ate the rest.
well, planning on eating them.
Gotcha. So how hard has it been raising this compared raising rabbits?
It's definitely a lot harder. A lot more work goes into it, and you have to do it for longer than rabbits.
Gotcha. And what would you say is harder, the rabbits or the pig?
I'd say the pig because you have to do a whole bunch more different things.
Like, what is your usual day usually spent doing?
I feed her around 5 in the morning, and then once I get home, I normally oil her, condition her, and then feed her at 5 to 7.
Now, I've noticed with other contestants that are out here today that they walk with their pigs and they kind of get them to walk a certain way. Have you been training your pig to do the same thing?
Yes, I have.
And what kind of method or what kind of way do you train your pig?
I use a whip, and I kind of just hit it on each side and try and make it go the way I want. And if it doesn't, I have to kind of teach her to more learn how to do the way I want.
Gotcha. And now your pig, Rodeo, how much does it weigh?
241.
241. And so what does that make? What class does that put it in?
First class.
The first class, okay. And what is your prediction tomorrow when you show?
I'm hoping I get top 10.
In the top 10? That's your goal, is the top 10? And I know there's a lot of pigs out here this time, more than there was last year. Are they telling you that it could be a chance you may not make auction?
There's always a chance, but I haven't really heard it that much.
Gotcha. And if your pig doesn't make auction, what do you plan on doing with it?
Eat her, probably.
Eat her? Like most people, so you understand that the animal is not used as a pet. It's more of an animal that's used to be bred for putting meat on the table, correct?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
That's okay. It's part of life.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you talking to me today, and there you have it. And I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS. All right, Tara, you're here at the Hunt County Fair. Have you been to the Hunt County Fair before? You have? Okay, explain to me what you're doing right now. What is this building that you're in?
We are in an exhibit for like photographs or different artistic styles, and it's pretty cool.
Do you go to school here in Greenville?
Yes, sir.
Where are you at?
The middle school.
The middle school? What grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade, all right. And do you do sports? Do you do anything?
Yes, I do GMS soccer.
Oh, very good, very good. And so how did you guys do this year?
Well, I haven't been able to get to a game because of family issues, but but one of my games we lost, but the next game we're sure to win.
Gotcha. What's your favorite thing here at the fair?
The rides.
The rides? And have you gone out to the rides yet?
No,
the
sir.
Midway? No? So you're looking forward to doing that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we thank you for stopping today. and giving us a little interview. And is there any shout outs you'd like to any of your family and friends?
Shout out to my great-grand. I hope she's watching this right now. And that's it.
I'm Matthew Middleton, and I'm here at the Hunt County Fair representing GEUS with Cecilia and Jocelyn from the Greenville FFA, and they are showing sheep today, right?
Yes. Right.
Can you guys tell me what you do to usually get yourself prepared before you get to a show? And is this the first show that you've had this season?
This is my first show.
This is like my sixth show.
To get prepared for it, there's many things to do. I usually get home and practice bracing my sheep, and I run him so he can get that muscle in the back.
Yeah, I just go outside and let him run for a few minutes, and then after he's tired, I walk him out and put him on a stand, set him up, see if he's bracing good, work with them for a while.
Now, you said bracing. Can you explain to me what bracing is?
Bracing is basically grabbing his head and putting your knee or leg on his chest so he can build up muscle in the back.
Gotcha.
Bracing is when you hold him in the head, like you have him on your side, on your side. You push him with your knee in the center of his chest, so he sets his legs correctly, and all his muscles are showing, and so he's flexing.
So is this your first year in FFA?
This is my first year in FFA.
And how many years have you been?
6.
6 years. So you've been, what, about 3rd or 4th grade then? 5th grade? Gotcha. And have you shown any other places besides here at Hunt County? Have you been like to Houston or San Antonio?
I have not. No.
I have not either.
Okay. Now, since this is your first year being in Greenville FFA, how do you think you're going to do tomorrow? Or today, actually, at 5:30, right?
Yeah, 6:30. I think I'm going to do pretty well. I'm very confident, but we'll see what happens because I see a lot of great sheep out here.
I feel like I'm going to do okay, too. I feel confident that I'm going to get a good place. Not too bad.
What's your goal for this season for raising your sheep?
My goal is to make sale.
To make sale?
Yeah.
Mine's the same goal, make it to sale.
I see that most kids that are out here showing an animal are trying to make sale. But don't you want a little bit more than just make sales? Don't you want to bring home the blue ribbon, the first prize?
I sure do. First place would be really nice.
Yeah, first place would be nice. It'll pay off all the work he did.
And do you have any shout-outs you want to give to either your teachers or to friends or family that might be watching?
I'm thankful for, of course, Cecilia and Miss Thompson and Miss A.
I'm thankful for Miss A, Miss Thompson, my mom, and my brother for helping me out. Even though Miss A doesn't know much, she's still trying her best.
Well, there you have it, everybody. We are here at the Hunt County Fair, and the sheep are fixing to get looked at by the judges, and we hope you bring home the gold. I'm Matthew Middleton with GEUS, and we're here at the Hunt County Fair, and I'm with Cameron Pitts. And tomorrow he's going to get ready to show his steer, right?
Yep, I'm excited. Kind of nervous, but excited.
So tell me, what have you got done with the preparations to be able to show this steer tomorrow?
Definitely a lot of hard work and a lot of help from Miss A and Miss Thompson, but I feel like it's all worth it in the end.
Well, tell me what exactly you do every day when you get ready to, take care of the steer and train it, get it ready for the Hunt County Fair.
So every day I go home and I walk my steer down our driveway, and then I'll work with him setting him up, and then every other day I'll wash him and condition his hide.
And this your first year you've shown a steer?
This is my second year.
And how long have you been a part of the FFA?
Since I was in the 3rd grade, I've been showing pigs.
Oh, and how has that worked out for you?
I've had a lot of fun, but I've definitely liked steers a lot better. A lot less needy.
A lot less needy. I gotcha. And what is your prediction for tomorrow?
I really hope I make sale, and I hope everybody does great and has fun.
But do you think that you'll make in the top 5 or the top 3?
There's a lot of good steers, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty confident that I'll make sale.
And you named Miss Thompson. Is there any other shout-outs that you want to give to maybe your family members or friends that might be watching?
Definitely my parents and my brother for always helping me out.
Well, there you have it, everybody. I'm here with Cameron, and he's ready to show his steer tomorrow here at the Hunt County Fair. I'm here with Zoe Loving Gray here at the Hunt County Fair, and she's getting ready to show her steer tomorrow. And I've talked to several different other children today about their animals and what they're raising. But explain to me about your steer. What did you name him, and how long have you had him?
His name is Whiskey. I've had him since midway through July. He is 1,245 pounds.
Wow. And now you've been getting up every morning and every evening feeding this animal? Because it sounds like you've been feeding it a lot, because it's 1,000, what was it again?
1,247.
Wow, that's a big steer.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hamburgers, right?
Yes.
So tell me, what do you do for each day? Go throughout your day of how you take care of this animal.
I normally start off feeding him every morning, and if it's a good day, I'll turn him out for a while, let him eat on the pasture, and then we'll bring him back in at night, work him some, just all together, make him show worthy, and then we just let him rest and sleep inside.
And is this your first year being in an FFA?
I was in FFA last year, but I did not show.
What was your main thing that you were doing last year in FFA?
I was doing LDEs and CDs.
And which are?
Livestock judging and professional speaking.
Professional what?
Professional speaking.
Oh, there you go. All right. So so this is your first year going ahead and showing, and how do you think you're going to do tomorrow?
I feel like I'm going to do pretty good. I'm hoping he will make sale, and I'm hoping he'll also place at least.
And if he does make sale, if they donate him back to you, what do you plan on doing?
It'll be either sending him off to the butchers, or I'll keep him as a pet.
And do you think you're going to show another steer after this year? Because you are a sophomore, correct?
Yes. I plan on doing a heifer next year, and I'm hoping to maybe show a bull calf too.
So that means that you get to keep the heifer for at least 2 years, and trying to get it bred so that you can bring the calf and the mom both at the same time and show them together, correct?
Yes.
And do you have any shout outs to any of your fellow classmates, to your teachers or family, friends?
I want to thank Bobby Stovall and Tara Baldwin, and my dad most of all. I mean, he's been a big help. My ag teachers, Miss Thompson, Miss A, they've helped too. I think that's it.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Zoe's going to be showing her steer tomorrow afternoon about 5:30, and
This video has been brought to you by GEUS. GEUS is your community-owned provider for electric, internet, cable TV, and true local programming.